What's up, everybody? Patrick Bolaños here, Trailer King Builders, and I wanted to address a question that we get a lot in a Facebook group that we have. But before we get started, make sure you join our Facebook group. If you go to Facebook and look for Food Trucks and Trailers Owners Tips and Tricks, we have 25,400 members where everybody in there shares information on how to scale, how to start, scale, grow a food truck business, mobile vending business. Any question that you need answered, you could probably find it in our Facebook group. So follow the link down below. Make sure you click on it or copy paste it, or just go to Facebook and make sure that you follow us and join our Facebook group. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe below. But here we go. A question we get asked a lot is how to price your menu. And there's a preconceived notion out there that all you need to do to price your menu is multiply your cost of your item times 3. And I'm gonna show you why that's not a good idea, okay? I did a Facebook post on it, and I'm gonna share the text in the bottom of the video, so make sure that you go, and if you need to do it, need to use it, you just go to the bottom of the video and check out the text on how to price your menu. So follow me. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Pricing your menu. I went to a restaurant today to buy a brisket sandwich. All I got was a brisket sandwich. And when I was there, I noticed what it cost. And then I started thinking to myself, man, if people really understood how to price their menu, or if they don't understand, they might be leaving profitability on the table. So it basically came down to understanding what your costs are. So I went to this barbecue restaurant. It's called Pappas BBQ. It's amazing. I love it. It's 5 minutes from the shop, so I make sure that I go every once in a while. And I just drove into the drive-through window, got a barbecue sandwich, and here is what occurred to me when I was there. Okay, let's assume that this brisket sandwich, and let's say Pappas BBQ gets a 14-pound brisket, right? 14-pound brisket at $4.08 a pound. $4.08 per pound, okay? This means it costs them a total of $57, okay? They're gonna prepare it, they're gonna put some spices on it. I'm not gonna add the salt and the pepper, it might be cents on the dollar. But once it's smoked and it's ready for selling, let's say their yield is 50%, meaning that they'll have 7 pounds of sellable meat. Right? Okay. So that will give you an average price per pound of around $8.16. Okay? $8.16 per pound. And this sandwich was prepared. It probably had 4 to 6 ounces of brisket, maybe a little less, I don't know, but for the purpose of this, we're gonna go with 6 ounces, okay? So at 6 ounces of brisket, it costs $3.06, okay? Plus a brioche bun, which was probably around 30 cents, right? I looked it up. It's actually 32 cents. Plus 10 cents for the styrofoam they gave it in. Plus, let's say another 2 cents for the napkins, okay? For a total of cost of $3.50. That's your cost, okay? People are going around in these groups and food truck groups saying, how do you price your menu? And people can just multiply it 3 times your food cost. So if we do that times 3, it equals $10.50, okay? $10.50 is what you would price this on your menu, okay? Let me show you why not to do that. What you want to do is use your cost and a contribution margin, okay? So we know that our cost is $3.50. Now there's an easy way to calculate this, and they've actually made an app for it. It's called Cost Margin. It's in the App Store. Find the Marcus Lemonis cost margin, know your numbers, and we want to know his price. So you click on price, right? We know the cost, $3.50, okay? And then how much is contribution margin? How much should it be? At a minimum, it should be 70% contribution margin. It could be more. Just don't go below 70%. And I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. And obviously, there's a whole lot that goes into pricing your menu. This is just one part. This is to focus on profitability, to understand if your menu is profitable. And the whole purpose of this is, okay, we just saw that a brisket sandwich is $10.50 if you just multiply times 3. But let's say we want 70% profit margin. Boom, $11.67 is what you should price your menu at, okay? $3.50 with a profit margin of 70%, contribution margin I mean, contribution margin. This is very important. Gives you $11.67, okay? Obviously the people at Pappas, if I do this correctly, they understand this. I paid $11.95 for that sandwich, okay? But let's assume that you do just do the 3 times, okay? They were priced at $11.95. You priced it at $10.50. That's $1.45 that you left on the table. Now imagine this was 100 wrongly priced menu items per day, which equals $145 per day that you're leaving off profitability, okay? Now, let's assume, let me show you what this looks like. Oh, where is it? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do it on my phone. But anyways, $145 times 360 days a year, assuming you open 360 days a year. 145 times 360 equals $52,000 of profitability that you left on the table because you didn't take the time to make sure that you use contribution margin, okay? The contribution margin essentially means everything above the 350, this margin, I want it for overhead. You're gonna get your payroll from there. You're gonna get your overhead, your utilities. You're gonna get your rent. You're gonna get, and at the end of the day, you wanna have, I don't know, a net profit of 5 to 10% per year. Okay? If you do $400,000, you want a net profit of 10%, $40,000, right? But that assumes you're paying yourself a salary through here, and that you're making a living out of this concession trailer. Now imagine if you scale and each unit does $40,000. Imagine having 5. That's an additional $200,000 to the bottom line. But if you left $52,000 on the table, you might be at a loss. So again, the contribution margin, always minimum 70%, okay? Download the cost margin app from the App Store. Make sure you find the one with Marcus Lemonis' face on it. You might have seen him, he's got a show, it's called The Profit, okay? So this is how you price your menu. Make sure every single item that you use to prepare a menu item is included. The salt and the pepper I just excluded, but take the time to price out your menu, create a menu sheet for each item, and then run it through the app. See what you should be priced at. And before I leave, I'm gonna leave you with this. So this said $3.50 cost, $11.95 is what we're gonna price it at, okay? What if your competition, which sells out every single day, and they have it at $12.50? What are you gonna do? What should you do? Well, if I were the business owner, I would price my sandwich at $12.50, unless I wanna take away his market and compete on price. But I don't like competing on price. I like showing value. I like showing my customers that we do not compete with price, and that you can price it at $12.50 and make it look like a $12.50 sandwich, and it's well worth it. Dress it up, make sure the plating is awesome, make sure that it has the right look and feel, etc., etc., etc. So there you go. Make sure you use this information to price out your menu. Appreciate your time. Make sure to subscribe. If you found value in this, if you know somebody that's looking for a food truck, they need information, they need to know how to get started, how to get funded, how to scale, how to grow, how to price out your menu, how to understand a P&L, how to understand how to calculate your food cost every week, how to take inventory. Give us a follow, give us a share. Make sure you share it with your friends and family, and come on back for more videos, and we're gonna show you more information on how to scale, how to grow, and how to build your food truck empire.